going on, family? Welcome back to A View from the Apex. This is Al. I want to give y'all an update on the Mother's Day sale and how it all turned out, so let's talk about it. As you know, I'm building this company from the ground up. Got no startup money, no investors. It's just me and my efforts. So here's how it all went. The Mother's Day sale was actually multifold. Partly, I wanted to make sure that I had reliable vendors, so when I get ready to start taking orders from clientele, I can make sure that I can have a fast turnaround for their orders. So, when I ordered my t-shirts, the thing I was thinking was it was going to take at least a week, maybe a week and a half to get those t-shirts back. To my surprise, I actually got them back within 2 days. I sent off the order on a Monday, and Wednesday, I was notified that they had arrived at my house before I even got off of work. So I was really excited about that. And what that means from a customer standpoint is if they place an order during the week, I can make sure that I get those t-shirts in within 2 days, check the inventory, make sure the sizes are all right, and make sure that I'm ready to start pressing on my order. The second part of it was the actual prints. And I was going out with a new company that I had never tried before. They're not actually a new company. It's just one that I had never tried before. You may have heard of them. It's called Supercolor. And I have been watching video after video after video. Let me just take the time right now to shout out Big Brando out there in LA for turning me on to Supercolor. I decided to give them a try, and let me say, I'm extremely impressed and really happy about the turnout of what I got from them. Their customer service was off the chain, and I'm going to explain to you why I say that and what caused me to have to go through customer service. So, after I got the t-shirts in, I had to work a couple of more days, and then I got some money together, and I went ahead and ordered the prints. The prints were actually cheaper than I thought they would be, and I was able to order a lesser amount than I thought I was going to have to order initially. I was actually really confused about the ordering process, but I called customer service, and literally they handheld me, walked me through the process. Even after I had submitted the order, I was unsure about my artwork sizes and the templates that I had sent in, and they assured me that everything was fine. They could deal with it, even if they had to resize it, as long as I had done my part as a graphic designer and put it under the right, make sure it was in inches and not pixels, and that it was an actual, transparent background that they could do whatever I needed them to do. So I got the transfers back in. I had already had the shirts, and I was really excited. So naturally, what you think is I start pressing shirts and I'm ready to go. But that's not what happened. So when I got the transfers in, I started looking at the instructions, and I got them confused. I guess maybe I'll take the blame for that. Let's be responsible. I'll accept the blame for that. I read the instructions and I wasn't clear on them, and rather than calling Supercolor right then and trying to, get clarification on it, I just went with what I thought was best, and I ended up not only burning up a majority, if not all, of the first set of transfers that I got. I ended up ruining a gang of t-shirts in the process. Unusable, unsellable, nothing to be done with them. Couldn't even wear them as personal shirts. I had to just get rid of them. So I took an inventory loss on the t-shirts, not to mention I almost flushed away a good amount of money. And I won't say a good amount of money because it just makes it seem like the prints were actually really expensive, and I promise you they weren't. I'm so excited about that because that means I can offer those savings on to my customers, which in turn just helps my business. So big shout out to Supercolor. Thank you so much. I called Supercolor and I was really distraught because here I had burnt up a lot of prints and a lot of t-shirts were ruined, and I was wondering if I was going to have to pay for those prints all over again. I simply called customer service, and here's where their customer service actually saved the day for me. I called their customer service, explained to them that I misread the instructions, didn't quite understand the instructions, Anyway, through communication error, I guess, again, I'm accepting blame for that, my fault. I just didn't do it right. And so the guy on the other end of customer service talked to me, told me, calm down, chill out, bro. We'll take care of this. They reprinted the order absolutely free and sent it back out overnight. So I got it actually the next day before I got home from work. And I was totally impressed with that. Really, really grateful for that. So when I got home the next day, naturally, even though I just got off of work, I took about an hour and a half to relax and then have dinner with my girlfriend. And then I got to pressing shirts. And so I started thinking about what changes the guy on the line at customer service had told me to make as far as pressing my shirts. And so I made some adjustments to my heat press and went with all the knowledge that I had picked up along the way. And first press came out absolutely perfect, not a problem. That let me know that it was me that had made mistakes and not the transfers that were faulty. So that was a big relief because immediately after I burnt through 15 shirts, I was distraught, thinking maybe I had totally just misjudged my skill as a graphic designer and maybe I'm not ready to do this, jump in this field. And I had already put a lot of work into the building of this company. We're going to get into that, and I meant to do that video before this one, but because it was Mother's Day and this was the first venture that I had put out as an independent graphic designer with my own company, the Mother's Day video is what's being made right now. So, again, I got my prints the next day from Supercolor. Shout out to Supercolor. Shout out to their customer service. They were really, really helpful. I cannot recommend them enough. I'm really glad that now I know I have two excellent vendors which will only make my presentation for my customers look that much better. The prints came out fantastic, and I'm gonna show y'all some pictures that I was fortunate enough to have some customers who bought the shirt off of me send back to me on Mother's Day. I'm really pleased, really happy. Shout out to all the people who bought shirts from me. Thank y'all very much. I mean, just a huge ego boost. I feel like I'm ready to take on this industry and take on the world. Thank y'all so much. There are some people that I really want to give name recognition to. First and foremost, Brian over at High Five Supply. That is the vape shop that I go to and get my supplies from when I'm ready to, whatever. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I can't wait to get some shirts done for y'all and work with y'all in the future. Second of all, I want to thank Cheyenne. Cheyenne bought not one, but two shirts off of me and neglected to tell me that she was a mother herself. And so that just really just shows an extra level of support. So Cheyenne, thank you so much. Also, Amber at High Five Supply. High Five Supply. Sorry, I'm just kind of excited right now to be giving shouts out to people who really just made me smile. But y'all gonna see, there's more people than I can name, and I don't even have pictures of everybody. But all in all, listen, despite the downside of burning up those first sets of transfers, the whole set of transfers, and I completely destroyed, like, I want to say 10 extra large shirts, which I had only ordered 10 extra large shirts. So that left me completely without extra large shirts. So I only had mediums, larges, double extra larges because I burnt up the extra large shirts and didn't know if I wanted to order any more extra larges to make up for the ones that I ruined. But listen, these are the ins and outs, I guess, of being a business owner. I did receive some good advice to write off those burnt up shirts as lost inventory. I don't know what that means for my taxes or, business wise or whatever, but yeah, I'll do that. Shout out to the person who gave me that tip. Thank you so much. Everything counts. All in all, listen, I'm counting the Mother's Day venture as a success. I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. I talked to a lot of people. Did everybody buy a shirt? No. But even the people who didn't buy a shirt were more than willing to take a card and shake my hand and just, offer a friendly smile and encouragement. And I appreciate every bit of that. So thank y'all so much for everybody who did buy a shirt. Thank y'all so much for everybody for just listening and just looking out. I'm really looking forward to the next venture, which is Father's Day. So everybody get ready. I'm about to come up with a fresh design for Father's Day, and then we're gonna get to printing those shirts up, and we're gonna see how that goes as well. Anyway, without further ado, here's some pictures that I got back from some of my customers that bought shirts. I hope y'all enjoy them, and thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it.